This is a special report. Today, we're following a deeply troubling case out of Pennsylvania, where two women are now facing the possibility of the death penalty after being charged with killing a 9-year-old girl in their care. Prosecutors say the circumstances surrounding the child's death meet the highest level of severity under state law. Here is what we know so far. Authorities say Courtney Utsi, 31, and Sarah Shipley, 35, have been charged with first-degree murder in the death of Renesmee Utsi, age 9. The child's body was discovered inside a tote bag along the Youghiogheny River. One day after she was reported missing, prosecutors have filed aggravating circumstances, opening the door for the death penalty if a jury finds the defendants guilty. Utsi is both a biological relative and foster mother, while Shipley also held legal guardianship. Let's take a closer look at what investigators say happened. September 3rd, Renesmee is reported missing. Pennsylvania State Police launch an immediate search. September 4th, the child's body is found inside a tote bag along the riverbank. Early observations raise concerns about possible neglect and prior maltreatment. During the home search, as officers arrive to look for signs of the missing girl, a young child approaches them, apologizing for not previously telling the truth. According to an affidavit, the child alleges that Renesmee was killed inside the home and that the defendants discussed transporting her body far, far away. Other children in the residence describe alarming conditions, including physical mistreatment, educational neglect, and limited access to medical care. Medical professionals later document malnutrition and untreated injuries. Among several minors, all remaining children have since been placed with another family member. Family response. Renesmee's biological mother says she is devastated and cannot understand why her daughter's body was discarded, saying the child meant everything to her family now. Investigators are addressing key questions surrounding the case. Why are prosecutors seeking the death penalty? Aggravating factors including the victim's age, the alleged abuse by caretakers, and the severity of the circumstances make the case eligible for capital punishment under Pennsylvania law. Where does the case stand now? Both women are awaiting their next court hearings. Evidence, witness statements, and forensic findings will continue to be reviewed. What about the other children? Authorities have removed all minors from the home. They are now receiving medical evaluations and safe placement. How has the victim's family reacted? Her mother has expressed heartbreak, anger, and disbelief, saying Renesmee deserved far better. With those questions addressed, experts are now examining the systemic factors that may have allowed this situation to develop. Child welfare specialists and criminology analysts point to several systemic patterns frequently seen in cases like this. 1. Isolation of the household. The children were reportedly homeschooled, limiting outside contact. Experts say isolation often prevents early detection of abuse. 2. Absence of routine medical oversight, lack of doctor visits, and health documentation can allow injuries, malnutrition, or neglect to go unnoticed. 3. Concentrated guardian authority. When guardians hold complete physical, legal, and educational control, oversight gaps widen, increasing the risk of hidden maltreatment. 4. Delayed reporting by siblings. Children in abusive environments often remain silent out of fear. Disclosures typically occur only when law enforcement becomes physically present. 5. Potential oversight failure. Cases like this often lead to reviews of school systems, child welfare monitoring, and medical check-in procedures to determine whether intervention opportunities were missed. These broader patterns help explain how severe abuse can escalate without early detection, and why systemic reform is often discussed following cases of this nature. Behavioral analysts note that allegations in this case, including isolation, neglect, and the reported control over multiple children, are consistent with environments where power imbalance and fear-based dynamics develop. Children may become conditioned to remain silent, unsure of what behavior is normal, or afraid of retaliation. Such dynamics can also reinforce cycles of control among adults exerting authority in a closed environment. At this stage, no conclusive evaluation of motive or mental state can be made. Any psychological conclusions will come from official forensic assessments and the court's examination of the evidence. Asterisk, this remains an active and developing case. Both defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Prosecutors, investigators, and the courts will continue working to uncover the full truth behind the death of Renesmee Utsi. We will bring you updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for watching this report.